What are we doing?
What are we doing?
I think we're eating cocktails. Which
What?
sounds weird. Is that what we're doing? Are we eating cocktails? I love cocktails. I like cocktails a little bit too much.
I like drinking cocktails.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever eaten one.
Why the hell would you make cocktails into something edible? Just give me a cocktail.
Yes.
I've never had an edible cocktail.
I'm shocked that if there's even they've existed,
I
that
know.
you haven't tried it.
I'm really curious. I've frozen alcoholic ice cubes and had those.
I
and,
can't
like,
believe that this is my chance to have a cocktail with you and we have to eat them.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Cosmopolitan.
Raspberry Collins. Can't say I've had one of them before.
This is a mocha espresso martini.
Wow.
Cosmo to me is Sex in the City, sitting at a bar, chaotic life,
Yes.
gossip.
Yeah, you're contemplating murdering your husband.
Yeah, I hate when I do that.
Why? Like, why?
No, it says only for adults. Max 5% ABV.
But what's the point? Like, who is, like, where, like, what? If you're saying, geez, I really need a drink, wait, what, are you gonna break up with some sweets? That's just, no.
I'm so confused about how this is it.
Yeah, like for me, I love the romance and like the routine of, I don't know, the whole faff of cocktails. So like this, like,
Yeah, like if
It's
you're,
not
going,
what
if you're
I
going
eat.
for a cocktail, my issue is that there's never enough of it in it.
I know.
Like it's this tiny little glass.
Yeah.
And they're giving you me this and this is meant to be what? Enjoyable.
Sláinte. Oh, okay.
Sláinte.
Okay.
I'll be perfectly honest with you, Sean.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Will we
But like I
give it
just
a go?
yeah, of course you will. Naturally, are you going to do it all in one?
You're gonna shot it. Take half now, see how you feel, then take it.
Oh, no.
No? What's wrong?
It's quite strong.
It's got a very strong vodka taste.
Yeah, it really does.
These are dangerous. Do you know why? Do you know why?
I'd eat a whole box and not know.
This might be a crazy thing to say. I don't know if this would replace drinking a cocktail, but it is, I think, a very fun, novelty, fun experience.
That wouldn't replace a pint for you, would it?
I will say, right, it's very time efficient. If you were like doing pranks,
Babe, what about if you're trying to sneak drink into a club?
yes, kid, you
If
can be
you're
like,
trying
these
to
are my
sneak drink in,
jellies.
just be like, oh no, my sugar levels.
Yeah, exactly.
Be like, I might have to be careful with my sugar levels.
and they're not gonna say
I
anything.
don't want to crash. Is that what you say?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, that's iconic now.
Yeah, that is actually, we've turned a corner
Will we
on
take
it.
a few for the weekend?
yeah, exactly.
I'm a gin girly, so I'm here for this.
You're a ginfluencer.
I'm a ginfluencer.
Hibiscus Negroni. Yeah. Stunning.
Gin and tonic.
Yeah, pretty classic.
Yeah. I feel like this could be something that it's easy to recreate.
Well, hold on. So is every pair getting a different one in every one? Oh, look at this. We ain't trying 4 or 5 things. Apparently we're trying like 15 things in this video. Lucky you.
What's hibiscus when it's at home?
It's a plant, isn't it? Is hibiscus a plant?
Yeah.
Do you like a gin and tonic?
I do.
Yeah, I do too. Classic.
It's so classic. You can't go
Staple.
wrong.
Have you already tucked in? Have you already eaten it? Jeez, will you wait for the rest of us to catch up
Sorry,
with
I
it?
just got too excited because I like gin so much.
The video would be like 10 seconds long if everyone just did what you did, Amy.
Oh, that's actually lovely.
Oh god, no.
It's a bit weird. You immediately got that as well. Maybe gin.
It's like potpourri.
It's like potpourri.
I'm gonna have some like cavities. I can feel the burning holes in my teeth.
It's hard to describe, but the actual, like there's more bite to it.
Which I don't like.
You don't like?
I don't like the fact that there's more bite.
I didn't like the fact that there was no bite to the last one.
No.
They're so sugary. It's so much sugar. I don't know if you're meant to have them like in a row like this.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe gin suits a jelly or a gummy better than vodka?
Oh, yeah, maybe
I don't know, because remember like when you were growing up and you'd make vodka jelly?
Feels a bit more like a step up. This feels like a gourmet Jello shot,
Okay.
if that makes any
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Feels a little bit more classy than just going like, Auntie Breed has brought out the Jello shots, you know.
I'm thinking about this and like what it's for, and like I guess if you stuck it under a Christmas tree or as like a stocking filler as a gift for someone who is an alcoholic.
For someone you don't like.
For
For someone you hate.
hey Dermot, you know the way you drink gin all the time? Now you can eat gin while drinking gin.
I just said for someone you hate, and then you did a bit saying, oh, I'm going to give Dermot a gift.
Sorry, I missed
See what
that.
you did that?
If these are going to get you drunk, I think they're great for a festival and stuff.
Great for a festival.
Wouldn't they be?
Yeah, because sometimes you need a sugar pick me up from
Or
a
like, you know,
hangover.
when you're on like day 3 of a festival and you wake up and you're like,
You
this-
lost the will.
You're like, I cannot believe that I have paid money to be here.
I know. You're like, why am I doing this to myself?
Why would anyone pay a small fortune for this torture?
To do this
you know?
to themselves,
But if you
I know.
If you popped a few of these,
You'd be grand.
You'd be like, now I know.
It's blue.
Yes! Okay, we're getting better and better.
Tequila.
Margarita!
Tequila time.
Paloma. I don't like tequila. It makes me feel sick.
So, do you know what? I'm going to be honest with you now, right? I don't believe it's going to taste like a tequila sunrise.
Yeah, it would have to taste very. Tequila sunrise is like orange and cranberry, I think, isn't it? So it would have to be really like citrusy.
Yeah, it would.
Margarita is my favorite cocktail. Like if I'm in a bar and I'm gonna get a cocktail, it's gonna be a margarita.
Have you ever gone, I want to just take one of these and go, like an apple?
No.
Yeah.
Paloma. That's ironic because I've just lost some faith. No? Anyone?
Is yours wet?
Mine's a bit wet. I don't really know why.
Mine's is dry then.
Oh no.
Sláinte.
Sláinte.
Oh.
It's like eating a spoon of sugar.
I feel like I'm gonna be so like I'm gonna have a sugar high after this.
Yeah.
That is the best so far.
Kind of feel like the sugar probably works with this the best.
No, that's actually really good.
Yeah, that slaps.
I'd eat a box of them now.
That's the best one. That's the best one. Is the, yeah, it is.
I don't know if I feel drunk or not.
Do you know what these would be great as a garnish for a cocktail?
That's
So
a good.
if you were
that's a good
making
shout.
something and then
Yeah.
in a little cocktail stick, put in a few of these.
It's the flavour. There's also a bit of spice going on, and obviously not a crazy amount, but there's just a nice little gentle heat that I think the other ones didn't have. That I
Yeah.
think.
And
gives it
there
a
is
bit more.
sugar in a margarita. Like, I don't know if there's sugar in an elderflower spritz.
I like the sugar on the outside, but as soon as I got into that gross gelatinous center, I wanted to throw up.
If I had a penny for every time someone said that to me.
I think in certain circumstances, like you said, sneaking in, very handy. But if you said you can have a cocktail in a glass or you can have this gummy sweet thing, I feel like I would want a cocktail in a glass.
They don't. It's not the same.
Ooh, a brown one. Oh, whiskey!
Ooh.
Whiskey and ginger, yes!
Ah, the brown is for the brown. Like
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
we're ruining Dermot's
Real-
favorite thing.
Real kick in the taint, isn't it?
I do feel like, considering the old fashioned is one of the oldest cocktails in the world, they were calling it an old fashioned in the 1800s. Like, if you told, you know that whole thing of like what would
Yeah.
send a Victorian child into a coma? If you gave one of the old timers, it was like, give me an old fashioned, and you were like, here you go, sir, he would have a heart attack and die.
It smells like whiskey.
I don't. Well, oh, really? It actually, this probably smells the most like the spirit it's saying it is.
Yeah.
Please eat responsibly. I think that's funny.
Do you know those old? I don't know if you remember these or if you had them. They were like a boiled sweet. They were like
I
they
love
were
a
this
boiled
color.
sweet. Yeah.
They were this color and they smelled like this. Maybe they were also old fashioned. I don't know.
Maybe they were also like laced with alcohol.
That's what happened.
Tastes like a whiskey ginger.
Which anyway, just
But the sugar, again.
That's nice. Yeah.
They're definitely the strongest tasting, I think.
There's an alcoholic taste off this.
100%.
this is probably the closest one to it. Like if you actually had a whiskey ginger here and I sipped it,
And then you took a bite of this.
I couldn't tell. There's no way I could possibly tell which one was the drink and which one was the one I took a bite out of.
No.
A little bit.
No. How dare it call itself a whiskey sour when it's not it's not even sour and it doesn't taste like whiskey. Like, what the fuck?
But it's nice. Now this is the one that you could use as a garnish.
Yeah, because depending on how you like your old fashioned, some people use simple syrup and then some people just put a cube of sugar in the bottom of the drink and then squish it.
Could you just do this instead and double
100%.
whammy?
To be fair, not gonna lie, at start wasn't really sold on this whole eating your drinks thing. But I think if the whole video was trying the bourbon old fashioned, the whiskey ginger, the Manhattan, and the whiskey sour, I'd be like, sign me up! I want shares and eat your drink.
If we took all the different kinds of gummies and put them in a blender, could we make a super drink?
So what? Yeah, just blend up the gummies and turn them back into a drink. Yeah. Like trying
then
to.
you've got all the sugar and shit in there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it a bit dangerous to have around the house? If
Yeah.
you've got kids, like my little nephew would be coming in, he'd be like, "Can I have a jelly?" I'd be like, "Oh yeah, they're over there."
Yeah,
He'd be
exactly.
like, "This thing, gone."
This kind of looks like something that you'd get in a sex store,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
Eat your drink for him.
Oh.
You know, something like that.
Oh.
Oh, your drink swings both ways.
Hey guys, now that you've tried 4 varieties of edible cocktails, what do you think overall?
I wish I hadn't.
It was interesting.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know,
That's the way
how
to
to
put it.
feel.
It was interesting.
You know, I'm sitting here and I'm like waiting to find out if I'm like waiting to be
I know,
drunk.
me too!
It's like I'm down the drink and I'm like waiting,
I'm waiting
for it to kick in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know!
I feel grand. I mean, you probably need to have like a whole box
10.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be like, but yeah, I mean, I think it's a fun novelty. I mean, it could be a fun thing at like a pre-drinks or a house party where you could be like, oh, try this. It's gas, isn't it?
Nothing will take away, like clutching like a really
Yeah.
thin stem, like ice cold
Yeah,
drink.
totally. I couldn't agree more.
And you're just having a
I couldn't agree more.
bitch, and it's divine.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Not the same.
Thanks for watching today's video, guys. If you like what you saw, why not like and subscribe? We post 3 new videos every week.
How many?
3 new videos every week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can click the bell to get notified of every new video we post. Woo! Hey!